Hello there, everybody! I'm mrgameandpie, and welcome back to Touhou Easy Mode. Today we're going to be taking on Subterranean Animism, the 11th game in the series. Now, considering that I made Let's Plays on 10 and 12, you might be wondering, hey, why did I never try to make a Let's Play of Touhou 11? Well, there's a good reason for that. I did try to make a Touhou Let's Play of 11. Try being the operative word there, because, yeah, I didn't get far, actually, in comparison to the other games. Sure, I never beat Touhou 10 or 11 during the Let's Plays of them, but, I mean, I at least got to the final boss. But for Touhou 11 here, nope, the furthest I ever got was the second to last level, and occasionally I made it to the boss of that level. Made it to the boss of that level. Not even past the first attack, but yeah, so this game is, it's probably the hardest Touhou game that I've played so far. I mean, sure, I haven't played any of the games before 10, but I mean, you know, this is widely considered one of the toughest games in the series, and I'm prone to agree with that assessment. But that said, I have at least made it to the final boss before on easy mode, so maybe today I'll even beat the final boss on easy mode. Wouldn't that be something? But yeah, so far, right now I'm playing as Marisa, who is the other traditional playable character in the series. So far in everything that I've done Touhou related, I've pretty much just played as Rimu. But hey, yeah, in this game, each of the characters is teamed up with a character from one of the past games, and that determines their shot type and their bomb type. In this case, Marisa is teamed up with Patchouli Knowledge, from the 6th game. She's a magician who doesn't get out much. She pretty much just stays in her library and reads books all the gosh darn time. But she's sent out Marisa to deal with a situation. A geyser has appeared that's releasing evil spirits into the world. And, yeah, I have no idea how Patchouli actually heard about this, considering her previously mentioned tendency to never leave the library. So anyway, here we are at the first boss. This is Yamame, and she is a spider that has the power to give people diseases. Quite a dangerous individual. Now, every Touhou game has a different mechanic for gaining lives and bombs and all that good stuff. And this is one of the reasons why Touhou 11 is so hard. The way you obtain bombs, or at least lives, or at least live pieces, is by clearing spell cards without getting hit, or, well, yeah, actually just without getting hit. This creates what's basically a win more situation. Usually, a win more strategy refers to multiplayer games like Overwatch or something, where a strategy only works if you're already winning, at which point you can win more, even more than previously. And yeah, that's basically what this is, because the only way to gain extra lives is if you're already successfully not using lives. It makes the game quite a bit more difficult, but the better you get at the game, you are able to get further into the game at an exponential rate. So hey, let's talk about the shot type that I have. Whenever working with Patchouli, Marisa has a multifunctional shot type. She has a spread shot like this, she has a spread shot like this, attacking even further angles, she has this attacking directly to the sides, she has this directly attacking behind her, and then she has this attacking directly in front of her. Patchouli is a magician that has a variety of elemental attacks, and each of these attack types are based on element. We have fire, water, I believe this is wood, metal, and then the backwards one is earth. You'll find that I use the water type most often because, hey, it's a spread shot, and spread shots are good. Typically, out of the two characters, Rimu is typically the character that has more of a spread shot type, being able to cover lots of ground at the cost of power. But in this game, Rimu doesn't really have anything like that. Instead, it's Marisa with the spread shot. But yes, throughout this game, Patchouli will be looking up the various yokai that we encounter. Alright, and now we have Parsi. Parsi is, she's a bridge princess, and she has the power to manipulate jealousy. She's jealous of absolutely everybody. And, yeah, her spell card names are going to be related to that fact. The fact that we can change our shot type is going to be helpful most of all against Parsi here. Because, yeah, look at this. We can, she's going to be firing directly at us. We don't really have to worry about that, because we can just stay on her sides constantly. The way I change my shot type is by pressing the attack button and the focus button at the same time. So rapidly switching on the fly can be a little bit difficult, but it's not unreasonable. Alright, so then there's this one. Basically there's going to be two Parsis, and one fires small shots, and that's the Parsi that you want to attack. The other fires big shots, and that is not the Parsi that you want to attack. You can destroy her early, but while you're attacking her, she'll be, well, she'll be firing off a lot of shots really fast. And that's really dangerous. So yeah, once again, Parsi is directly attacking us. So by switching up our shot types, we're able to effectively avoid her, like that. There we go, we did it. Alright, back to the water type. Aw, man. This is actually one of my favorite stages in the game. It's got some really fantastic music. Some of the best stage music in the series, I'd say. So, one thing that's back is grazing. I mentioned that in Touhou 10, grazing did nothing, basically. But in this game, it's quite important. As you can see down there in the bottom left corner, there's a meter. The more we graze, the higher the meter goes. If we fill up the meter, every single item on the screen will be magnetized to us, so that's nice. And also, it creates a score multiplier the higher it goes. So, by getting a score multiplier, we'll be able to get more points, and by getting more points, that will, I believe that it actually helps you get extra lives. At least I think it does. Also, here's the main gimmick of this stage. This is Yugi. And she's going to be following us throughout the entire stage. I mean, right now she's a mid-boss, and this is expected. For this, I actually want to use my bomb. Look at that, it's a Venn diagram of pain. Yeah, all the different colors are in there, so, you know, there's the metal section, the wood section. It's like, here's things that are killed by wood. Here's things that are killed by water. Here's things that are killed by fire. And here's you, in the middle of it all. You're really killed by everything. Really, though, you know, each of those different circles does do their own bit of damage. So if you go right on top of a boss and use it right on top of them, massive damage. It's not exactly the best for clearing out shots, though. Still, I mean, who needs to clear out shots whenever you can do massive damage like that? Yeah, even in the mid-section between the mid-boss and, well, now being a boss, we were still having Yugi being there, even though we couldn't actually defeat her to any extent. Oh no, she can't conduct research quickly enough. Please, Marisa, a boss isn't just going to tell you their weak point. Or maybe they are. You know, I wish Mega Man was this easy. Fried beans are okay. Alright, but hey, so the spread shot is actually really good against Yugi here because a lot of her attacks are summon attacks. She'll summon enemies that then fire projectiles at you. And if you have your spread shot, you can defeat a lot of them in one go before they ever fire off a shot, greatly diminishing the number of projectiles that she'll be firing at you overall. Really helpful. Alright, but then we have this section. Better go into the red mode. So yeah, there's these things that are, I guess, they're supposed to be rings. And you want to shoot them a little bit, but not much. You know, as you shoot them, eventually they'll disappear. And if they get completely destroyed, they'll become a bullet. And if they're a bullet, then that's... oh, darn it, first life lost. If they're a bullet, then that's bad, because then they'll start homing in on you. So yeah, once again, our water form here is helping out a lot by taking out all these enemies that would normally be firing a ton of dangerous lasers. They're no problem at all. Alright, so here's like one of her only moves that doesn't involve summoning enemies. She's, I guess, throwing a mountain at us, basically. It's some dangerous stuff right there. If you stay near the bottom right corner, it's not too bad. Alright, now I just need to get into an appropriate location. All the shots bouncing around can get a little bit hectic. But it shouldn't be too much to handle. Whoop! That was almost too much to handle, actually. But there we go. Alright, knockout in 3 steps. So that was step 1. And now we got step 2 coming. Ooh boy, that's a lot of projectiles. Fortunately, Yugi won't spawn projectiles on top of you. And the 3rd step never truly got to shine. It's a bullet hell where you literally go to hell. Alright, going from a really cool stage to a really, intense stage, honestly. It's a cat! Ah, yes, it reminds me of that one show, My Cat from Hell. They didn't take very good care of their cats. But yeah, this cat is going to be jumping from side to side. So you basically just keep your water shots going on, and yeah, it can't really escape your projectiles that way. Otherwise, it has a tendency of leaving your line of sight, and then you gotta deal with that and get into position again. So here's kind of an annoying part. So we have these blue bullets that look like cards, and all these enemies are dropping blue pickups. Which, yeah, guess how many times I've mistaken a blue card projectile for a pickup? Too many times! Far, far too many times to be reasonable. Alright, so the cat here has a bunch of spirits that it spawns, and after a while they explode into projectiles. So by using our water attack, we can defeat a lot of those spirits before they ever get to explode. Although I think we actually timed out that spell card instead of defeating it outright. That is one downside. That spell card has a decent bit of health. Yes, now we have even more of these cards, except now they're green, so we don't have to worry about confusing them for your pickups. I mean, sure, there are green pickups, and those green pickups do increase the amount that other pickups give you. But they're not exact... The green pickups are normally stars instead of a square shape. Then we just collect everything by going close to that. Isn't that nice? Get our score multiplier going on here. There we go. Yes, as one might expect, grazing is very important in this game for getting a high score due to the multiplier element. Well, let's do our focus here, because there's just one enemy now. And there we go. Got it. And now here comes one of my favorite characters in the series. There she is! Alright, so this is Satori. She's a mind reader that can read the thoughts of your heart. Oh, okay, that was, yeah, just walk right into that projectile. That's good. That's a plan right there. It's a bad plan, actually. So yeah, her battle starts off a little bit slow. Not too unreasonable, I suppose. You want to make sure to stand still while these little lasers line up, or else they'll start launching themselves all over the place. It gets to be kind of a mess. But, yeah, we're about to see the battle actually begin here after this last attack. Because, man, oh man, she has yet begun to fight! Maybe I should be using my, my fire attack, actually. Ah, well, water worked well enough. So, all the partner characters that your various, you know, player characters can have are all boss battles from previous games, meaning that they all have spell cards in previous games. And right now, Satori is using Patchouli's previous spell cards. That's right, Satori is a character associated with Pink that can copy abilities. She's Kirby! And I mean, I think we all know how much I love Kirby. Kirby is the best. But yeah, this is actually kind of intense. Even on easy mode, Satori is kind of a place where the game gets really tough. And I mean, this is an expected outcome. She is a Stage 4 boss after all, and as I've mentioned, Stage 4 is where things get serious for really any Touhou game. Alright, here we go. Made it past that one. Alright, but now we have the Philosopher's Stone. I'm pretty sure that this is only used whenever Patchouli was an extra stage boss. Or an extra stage mid-boss anyway. So, you know, the fact that we're seeing it during the regular gameplay, and on easy mode at that, this is a very nerfed version of the spell card. But even so, you got like 5 or 6 different shot types launching at you all at once. So, that still makes things kind of hectic and intense. Not hectic and intense enough, though. Yeah, I don't think that confusing a cat for a human, or other way around, is within a reasonable margin of error. And we just keep on heading down. Alright, time for an even more intense level. So, yeah, this is another one of those instances where enemies have a tendency to counterattack you by exploding whenever you defeat them. There's going to be a lot of that in this level. Oh boy. I'm gonna pretty much be sticking to blue with this one. Oh, okay, that hit me. Losing lives like this just so carelessly is not a good omen. Right, so this thing. It's probably best that I actually use my fire on it. Oh dear. Oh! Well, I guess everything's dead anyway, so I guess that worked. Alright, the cat is back. Alright, there we go. Yeah, the fire does have a lot better DPS than the water does. Oh, okay, this is bad. I am just very carelessly losing lives all of a sudden. But this one, gotta use water on this one due to how much the cat moves. It'll constantly try to escape your, shots. Oh no, not again. Alright, but then there's this section. Yeah, as you can see, oh my gosh, what the heck? Oh. Alright, and we're back again. So, yeah, as I mentioned previously, the fact that you basically have to get through spell cards perfectly to, get extra lives in this game kind of makes it a mess, because then just, if you start messing up like I was doing there, there's not really a way to come back from that. Since after all, you'll have been losing lives, and then you'll lose even more lives. And then you won't get lives to replenish them. It creates something of a chain reaction, really. Whoa. Alright. Yeah, these yellow spirits are a real pain. Because not only do they explode into shots like the other spirits do, but they also shoot off shots of their own quite frequently. Little ring-shaped shots. Well, okay, there's bullets. Yeah, this music track is pretty good. It's a very popular one to remix, apparently. Though I haven't personally heard that many remixes of it. Just on videos where on the occasion that I do look one up, I often see comments about how it's remixed very frequently. Oh yeah, it's winter in this game, by the way. As opposed to last game where it was fall. Hey look, it's the cat! But it's not just a cat, it's a cat girl! Drinking tea and watching, a very major difference. But, yeah, hey, this is Orin, and it's her job to ferry the dead down here and make the fires of hell explode with their heat of their dead bodies. She is a morbid individual. Alright, so that was her first spell card. Now we get into her actual gimmick. She has these fairies that are zombies. And they'll often try to chase you down in various spell cards and fire at you in various ways. In that first spell card, they didn't really do much of anything. But yeah, now every time you shoot them down, they'll explode into bullets. And this goes further into more of her gimmicks for her boss battle because, hey, she has even more things that she summons to attack you. Much like Yugi, actually. I guess they both kind of did this, didn't they? Oh, and here's more things that she's summoning. She's got spirits that'll create these, things. Yep. That's one way to describe them. Oh! In my attempt at switching which element I was using, I ended up just sort of screwing myself over. Oh boy. There we go. Perfect. I mean, not actually perfect, because I still got hit, but whatever. I'm just going to keep water on for this one, because even though there's nothing to actually attack this time, it looks like she's spawning things that will be able to attack, that create these bullets, but they can't be attacked. They're just spawning that way. It's still kind of a hectic spell card that I want to reposition myself appropriately for. But this one, I think I can pretty much keep my line of sights on Auror in. Okay, that happened. Also, notably, the furthest I ever got to normal mode was her very first spell card in this battle. So yeah, this is now further than I ever got in normal mode. Alright, so once again, fairies have returned with a vengeance. But, this time they're even more dangerous because they're exploding like that. But we got this. Our ability to shoot behind us really helped us out there. Alright, here we go. It's the final level. Tempestuous Second Sun. Now personally, I'm somebody that loves the heat. I can't stand the cold at all. So I mean, you know, this is the type of place that I definitely hang out at. I don't expect us to be getting to the end of the game on this particular life, though. Yes, I quite suspect that we'll probably be getting a game over here in the near future. Though we might at least make it to the final boss. That'd be nice. And hey, look, it's Auron again! Yep, she's attacking us again. So, let's see here. In Stage 4, she was a mid-boss. In Stage 5, she was the mid-boss and the boss. And now it's Stage 6, and she's the mid-boss again. What is this, Auron the game? I mean, like, I know cat girls are popular, but this is a little bit excessive, I'd say. Yeah, for this spell card, you really just need to go left and right. On harder difficulties, it's a more intense left and right, but that's about all that changes as far as I can tell from, you know, watching playthroughs of people doing the game on harder difficulties. Alright, this thing. Let's go into fire mode. There we go, that's one down. But there's another one. Because of course there is. And that's that one down. Perfect. And hey, check out that sun back there. Isn't that cool? I mean, it's kind of actually the opposite of cool. It's pretty hot, I'd imagine, but still. Now here's one of my favorite Touhou characters. Yep, she has the power of nuclear fusion. It's definitely one of the most intense moments. And hey, she's starting off with like the perfect chance to give us some graze points here, so that's nice. But yeah, things are about to get pretty tough. Now obviously, she's a nuclear reactor, but she doesn't have any coolant system. So let's put some water on that. That's clearly the problem and the solution to said problem that's going on here. But yeah, I mean, with the fact that I'm going to have to move out of the way of these gigantic projectiles, having the water ability on to maximize our damage output is ideal. Alright, but then there's this attack, and I actually want the metal ability on. And then we switch back to fire. And then we switch back to metal again. And there we go. That was a quick turnaround. Oh, and then there's this. Oh boy, there's this. Well, at least I have one extra life now. Oop. Uh-oh. Nope. Okay. I just need to focus here, since that's a lot of bullets. Oh, I can hear that health bar going down. Oh, no. Hamsters. Alright, what's next? Oh, it's this thing again. Right. I mean, not again. This is the first time we're seeing the attack, but still. It is this thing. And it's not too difficult, actually. I'd imagine that on harder difficulties, they'll add more bullets in other places. But yeah, just in this mode, not too bad. Oh, great, it's this thing. Ah, great, it's this thing. So yep, gotta dodge the big bullets and the small bullets, coming at all sorts of angles. Contrasting angles, even. Whoop. Okay, okay. We're good. She's almost dead. There we go. At least, you know, that attack is almost over. Whoop! Alright, time to do this again. Whoa! That's close. I am glad that I have Marisa's abilities here to maximize my damage in various different positions. Uh-oh. What is this move? I don't remember what this move is. Oh, it's this move! Oh, no, it's this move. I'm gonna go into water mode here, because I need to focus on just dodging things. I need to make sure that my shots are actually, you know, connecting with her pretty much regardless of where my actual position is. Oh, no! Oh my gosh, but I'm still alive somehow. I guess I got an extra life by dodging things effectively. Alright, here we go. What's next? Whoa. Oh, I think this may be it. She's inhaling us. Yep, it's Hell's artificial sun, alright. Oh, boy. Shots coming from behind and in front. That's, it's pretty intense. Oh boy, oh boy. That's an open spot over there, so that's where I'm going. Oh. Can I still make this happen? Oh my gosh, it's inhaling me faster. And the bullets are moving faster too. Come on. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, what? 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 I couldn't... So... Oh my gosh. When the battle ended, I lost control of my character. And it pulled me into the bullet at probably the last possible frame. Oh my gosh. Alright, final spell card again. Once again, I don't have any lives again. So, that's bad news. Oh boy, it's speeding up again. Sure wish I could be playing as Rimu with her smaller hitbox and... No! What the heck? Ah. Yeah, I guess that probably wasn't the best idea. It was worth a try, though. Ah. Oh, no! Thought that was good enough. Oh! Oh, I did it! I did it! Let me survive this time! Oh my gosh, yes! Yes! Finally! Well, gang, that was that. That was Subterranean Animism, and of all things, that was my first time being the game ever at all. I actually tried to record this once as a Let's Play, and actually, yeah, I talked about that before. Never even got remotely this far in normal mode. Well, gang, that's it for this time. Next time, it's Undefined Fantastic Object. See you then.